Warning. The following program contains strong language and subject matter which may be offensive to some viewers and/or inappropriate for children. The content within this program is intended for mature audiences only.
Good evening. I am Frau Blucher. And welcome to Inside the Drag Closet, the interactive podcast where we talk about all things drag and some things that aren't. Who knows? We're really just here to have a good time. All right, I'm not doing that accent all night. Hi, everybody. Welcome to Inside the Drag Closet. We have a wonderful episode planned for you this evening. I'm very excited. We have, all the way from Ohio, the incredible KARMA KHAOS joining us this evening. We've been kikiing before the show. I am so excited to chat with them a bit more. Of course, my beautiful co-host, Amethyst Diamond, will be joining us this evening. We got a lot to cover tonight. We already have people chiming in. Hello, Jess. How are you? My lovely husband, Derek, is watching this evening. The wonderful Evelyn Phantasma watching this evening. And Daniel is watching as well. We got a lot more people. Feel free to chat, tune in. Don't forget to share the live this evening. Share the video so more people can see it. And we can keep doing this show from now on. I want to say a huge thank you once again to our Patreons, Jake, Jess, Lori, Orion, Corey, Brian, Jeremy, Estee, Josh, Chanel, Daniel, Robin, Vicky, and Emily for continuing to support Inside the Drag Closet. If you would like to be a Patreon and see some Patreon exclusive content, head on over to patreon.com/InsideTheDragCloset and sign up there. For the low price of $5 a month, you can sponsor starving drag artists wherever they may be. Or something like that. I don't know. Also, the Inside the Drag Closet merch is still available. So if you have not gotten your Inside the Drag Closet hoodie, it's starting to get cold, everybody. So start bundling up now. We also have the Drag is Not a Crime hoodie. Make sure you check that out. We've also got our t-shirts and sticker packs. Treat yourself. I'm pretty sure the fanny pack is still up there too. So get yourself a fanny pack. Why don't you? What am I talking about? What is going on? Tonight is going to be a neat one because I have my surgery. I can breathe. I'm feeling great. I'm doing a lovely tribute to young Frankenstein this evening. I should tell you more about that with a little who, what, where. So who am I? I'm Jade DeVere. I'm a drag artist located near Harrisburg, Pennsylvania. I love the art of drag. It is just what makes me happy. What am I wearing? I wanted to give you a little Frau Blucher from Young Frankenstein. Halloween was yesterday, which means Mariah Carey has thawed out, and we will... Actually, we're already hearing the stupid song. Like, the trees are up in all of the stores. You know, why wait? I went to Walmart last week, and all the Halloween stuff, or all the Christmas stuff was already up. So that's where we're at already. But I wanted to give you a little Young Frankenstein this evening. I love this character. I want to play this character so badly in the musical version. Where can you find me? You can find me every other week right here on Inside the Drag Closet on Facebook and YouTube. Now, I will give you a heads up. We will not be here in 2 weeks. November 15th, I will be in recovery from surgery. I'm having sinus surgery, so I am going to be out of commission for possibly a month. But we will be back on November 29th. I'm very excited because we will be welcoming Brutisha to our show. I found this picture on their Facebook and I was just like, oh yeah, that's the look. I'm so excited to meet them. They reached out to me on TikTok after I posted that TikTok. So I'm very excited to meet them. Oh, more people chiming in. Alizela Diamond popping in. Hello, girl. Matthew saying hello. How you doing, Roxy? Amethyst Diamond is here this evening. Fantastic. Watch. wait a minute. I should probably bring her onto the show. I can't just leave her backstage all night. Do you all want to see Amethyst? Because I want to see Amethyst. So let's welcome her. You know her. You know her. She is Miss Gay Maryland, America, and Miss Gay Gettysburg, America. Put your hands together for Amethyst Diamond.
Hi, everybody. Hello, hello. Good evening. Welcome. Happy Wednesday. Happy November 1st. Can you believe it? It's November 1st already.
It feels so weird that it's November already.
Especially because last weekend it was like 80 degrees.
It was only 80 degrees on Saturday. I remember vividly.
Bet you do.
I was in a bit of mud.
Oh, well, I mean, better warm than cold, I would think, right?
Oh, it was great. I kept on telling everyone, Saturday. That was a great closing day for the fair. We were still there on Sunday, but it was hard to get excited about it.
Okay. All right. Well, it seems like you had a really good season this year, right?
We did. It was a lot of fun. I had a great time. Made some new friends, some great friends.
Good.
It was a reward.
I'm happy to hear that because I know how much you love doing it. So I'm glad that you're still enjoying doing it. You know what I mean?
Yeah. And
I know you've had a lot of flip-flopping with scheduling and thing like that and venues and all kinds of stuff. So yeah, I'm glad you're enjoying it.
The PA fair was definitely, it was a joy. It was work. I'm not going to lie. It was a lot of hard work. We put everything away yesterday. Like we cleaned up the mud hut and everything, but it's all packed away until next year.
All bittersweet.
Yep.
A lot of bittersweet things happening.
Yeah. Speaking of bittersweet things, anything you want to talk about?
Oh, I can't talk about it. I'll cry again. Oh my God. So it's November 1st. That means 24 days until I am a forever Miss Gay Maryland, America. It's been a wonderful 14 months. And I can't believe it's here already. We have 10 fabulous contestants vying for the title of Miss Gay Maryland America 2023. That does take place on Saturday, November 25th. Tickets are available on Eventbrite, or you can just go to either MissGayAmerica.com. I'm sorry, MissGayMarylandAmerica.com, or on my Facebook page. You can find it there as well. So yeah, 24 days, 3 weeks until my step down. I have ugly cried so many times. It's not even funny. I'm proud of it. I'm proud of the reign. So it's been a wonderful, wonderful experience. So
I want to say I am proud of you because you just competed for Miss Gay Pennsylvania as well, and you came in third.
Yeah, because I'm out of my mind with these pageants. Like, what better thing to do while preparing for a step down than let's compete for a whole nother pageant? Why not? Completely normal, right? Completely normal. No, I did compete. That was 2 weeks ago now, I guess, for the 30th Miss Gay Pennsylvania America pageant. I did come in second alternate. We have a wonderful new representative. Morgan is our new Miss Gay Pennsylvania America, along with her first alternate, Heavens to Betsy, so that was the Miss Gay Central America is Morgan, and Miss Philadelphia was Heavens to Betsy. And so Philadelphia showed up and showed out this year at States, and they are both on their way to Nationals in Little Rock, Arkansas, January 16th through 19th, I believe it is. So congratulations to them both. And honestly, sister, you know what? I see it. I'm relieved. I'm relieved because, you know what? Things have been so great and so wonderful. And I've been on this wave of success. And, you know, I like there to be lulls in that sort of thing. You know, I don't want to go. And then all of a sudden it's not there anymore. You know what I mean? I want to enjoy it and get back to my regularly scheduled chaos and then put the heat back on later. You know what I mean? So I don't know. It's a blessing. Things happen for a reason. And I trust that with my life. So
I'm very happy to hear you say that because, like, I would never be the person to say, you know, don't do it. You're not thinking it through. I am glad you get some downtime now. Granted, it's you and you're going to be working your butt off the whole time.
Right. Regularly scheduled chaos is, yes.
Exactly. Like this Friday, you got a kind of big deal going on.
kind of a big deal. I think you have a big deal too, don't you?
I sure do.
We
How
have
much
Divas
does a
Down
segue?
Under. This Friday, we are celebrating the House of Mouse. That's right, we are celebrating Disney. It is our Once Upon a Dream Disney drag show. Very special guest joining us are Michelle Lee Sterling, as well as Trixie DeFlair. Also featuring myself, Jade DeVere, our mother, Poison. Pola's not coming this time, is she?
Sadly,
No,
Paula is not.
that's right. That's okay. Still love her. Still showcasing her work. So make sure you show up Friday because there is going to be some costumes that I think some people are not going to want to miss.
Can I share one that you're doing? Because I got the picture right here.
That's the good one. That's the good one, though.
All right, we'll save that for Friday.
Yes, if you want to see it, get those tickets. That's how that works right there. You want some of this? You got to get the tickets.
Uh-huh.
It looks cheap. It's not. It looks real cheap. But yes, please come join us Friday for a Disney show. I know all you Disney lovers out there will be very pleased with what we have in store for you. So yippee-ki-yay.
Look, the link to the Eventbrite is right there. That's
How
convenient.
convenient.
How about that?
The level of hospitality on this show is just... Look, so Patreon subscribers, keep up the good work. We love you. Thank you so much for subscribing to our madness and our mess. We appreciate you. All of you out there who have not been subscribers yet, go ahead and click on that link, or Jade's going to pop that back up one more time.
I sure am.
For Patreon, because there it is. See, www.patreon.com/InsideTheDragCloset. Join us for the shenanigans you don't get to see right here on live TV.
That's true.
That's right. We have merch too.
We sure do. I already talked about the merch. What are you doing?
Did you? I'm sorry, honey. I'm sorry. I'm just happy to be here. I'm just excited.
She was happy to be nominated.
Yes, indeed.
Well, I am very excited and I can't wait to kiki with them. Are you ready to meet our guest this evening?
I can't wait for everyone to meet our guest this evening because we talk about all forms of drag all the time and the validity therein. And this artist really takes things to the next level. You know what I mean? And it's a drag I appreciate because I don't think it's something I could ever do. You know what I mean? So that's why I look at it and I'm like, wow, like this is fantastic. So yes, I can't wait for the world to meet our guest. So without further ado, shall we?
Go for it, girl. You're on a roll.
You do it. You do it. Ladies and gentlemen, joining us this evening on Inside the Drag Closet, let's hear for the one and only Karma Chaos.
Hey, everybody. Hi. Hey,
Yes.
how you doing?
How are you, beautiful?
I'm doing good. How are you?
Blessed, successful.
I'm neither one of those things, but I'll agree with that. Yeah.
That's fine, baby. That's fine. Welcome to Inside the Drag Closet, sweetheart.
I'm happy to be here.
I am so excited to have you here, Karma. Why don't you give us a little who, what, where about you?
Hi, everybody. I'm Karma Chaos. I am 27. And I'm from Lancaster, Ohio. I am your self-proclaimed sleep paralysis demon. What I am wearing is whatever you'll find in the dumpster out bag of a pizza place, and where you can find me on all social medias at that, insert the word there, chaos. I don't know if I can say that word. I don't
Say
think I
it.
can say that.
Say it.
That, am I sure? Are you sure I'm allowed to say that?
Do it.
That bitch chaos. There we go. Boom. Boom.
Oh, I thought it was
I didn't know if I
much
could
worse
say that
than
word or not.
I thought it was going to be much worse than that. I thought you were going to see you next Tuesday. You can say bitch all day, honey.
I wanted to write that word on the thing, but I didn't do it.
We just don't like it when people say fuck.
Oh, and there we go.
Anyway, moving on. So Karma, like you are already getting love. One of your drag children is in the comments.
Oh, hey, Brad, how you doing? Look, mommy's on TV.
Mama's on the TV. She has made it.
I'm not,
on prime time.
Mama's
She's
on the
prime
TV.
time. Mama's on the picture tube again.
Look at that. And it's not on the show Cops.
My husband
How
just had
about
the
it?
best comment ever. Karma is their own walking Five Nights at Freddy's, and I live.
Thank you. Thank you. I have to agree with that 100%. 100.
I just seen something about that. Is that on Netflix or something?
Is it?
I thought it came out in theaters.
Yeah, it's out in theaters.
Is that what it is? Okay.
Yeah.
I've only seen one review of it. That was not a great review, but
I would only watch it because my husband's in it. So.
Oh, Freddie?
No, Matthew Lillard. Thank you.
Oh, okay.
Oh, he's such a wonderful actor.
Yeah.
He is I always enjoy anything he's in. He's funny. He's so funny. Yes.
Oh, it's also on Peacock Premium.
Oh.
Thank you, Kat.
Nice.
I know I can watch it.
So, Karma, I have to know, what is your muse? Where do you come up with this just beautiful art?
Oh goodness, it's a lot of. It's gonna sound so weird, but it's like I don't personally know. It's just like a lot of like horror movies. Oh, I always try to say that my drag, and this is gonna come out so different, is I always want to do my drag basically to make whatever you would find ugly and just put it on my face. So like obviously I have like a 12 head, my eyebrows here, elongated eyes. I always try to find things that everyone would find ugly and make them stunning.
Why not? I love that. A 12 head.
16, 17, it goes back, you know.
How long have you been an entertainer?
Oh goodness. Well, we use that term very loosely here.
But
an
artist.
an artiste. Oh my goodness. Well, I first came up with my drag name in 6th grade. And pretty much I started off as a makeup person first. And then it just occasionally went into drag. So I would say 7 years, but I've been doing like the makeup thing for over, how old am I now? Forgot how old I am. Oh, 20 years. Well, I'm 27. Yeah, 20 years.
I love that. What kind of cosmetics do you prefer?
Oh,
goodness. Brands?
I'm not like a brand person, but like my favorite brands as of now is like, it honestly depends. Like Fenty, I love Fenty, love Rihanna.
Okay.
Oh my god, goodness, I used to like Morphe, but I don't. Do they even sell Morphe anymore?
Oh yeah,
they do.
Yeah.
I thought they had that whole. Oh, okay, work.
I think that certain influencers were deemed problematic.
Yeah, that was just with that one palette. That was the best palette ever put out.
Also, they are kind of expensive, but I really do like them. Is Be Perfect Cosmetics? Be Perfect. I'm pretty sure it's perfect. It's oh yeah, it's like the Vivian palette.
Oh wow.
Be Perfect.
And it's called Be Perfect.
It's a whole mess, but like it's set up like this. So you have like your own little face palette, and then you have like glitters, and then your eyes.
Okay.
It takes forever to get here because they're from the UK, but Be Perfect. Definitely. That's how it's expensive. So
I love that. The comment section is blown up. Miss Avalanche Brentwood has popped in this evening. She was a guest on here, God, 2 years ago now. We got to get you back on here. Brett Dawson has a comment here that I know a little bit about, but I want to chat about it. You want to make Mama Chaos happy? Have some zebra cakes.
Bitch, I love me a zebra cake. And those damn Christmas trees. Bitch.
Karma, what do zebra cakes mean to you?
Well, since you asked, zebra cake means everything to me. When I was born, my first words were zebra cakes. Now, at the ripe age of 27, zebra cakes have become so much more to me. And if you want to know, join my OnlyFans. Thank you.
What happens with the zebra cake stays in the zebra cake. No.
Exactly.
Something like that.
Don't ruin zebra cakes for me.
I'll personally send you a video later, Amethyst.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. I
You're
will look
welcome.
I will
You're
look forward
welcome.
to it. I'll
Yeah.
have it with my sleepy time tea.
Nice.
It's stupid. I love
So
it.
I have a question for Amethyst, actually, based on something you said just a minute ago. You said you could never do a look like this. I find that fascinating. Why not?
Not that I couldn't do it. I don't think I could do it justice. You know
Okay.
what I mean? Yeah, I think I could do the makeup. I could apply it that way, but I don't know. Like I love it. It's fascinating to me. Like when we switched and like I was Scarlet. That
Mhm.
was so different for me. So I love it though. I just don't think that I could do it justice.
Like, Karma, every time you turn your face, I catch another detail that I'm like
Right,
right there, I'm getting like an exaggerated divine.
right.
Yeah.
Like, it's just it's divine meets Muppet meets goth meets like, which
I
from it
love that. Muppet.
yeah.
I love that. Add that to my resume of drag. Add
What
it.
Can
part of all this makes like what part of your drag that you're currently wearing is like a signature staple of who Karma Chaos is?
Oh goodness. It's definitely either the makeup or the hair. It's the makeup or the
Oh,
hair, 100. Because again, I love I could never pull off a hair that you're wearing, Amethyst. Like it just would not work for it's too neat, perfected. I love a good I love a good wig that you go and you throw it in the sewer a little bit. You go into the trash can and you just ride it and you just beat it in a suitcase. It's been in the suitcase for 12 years, and then you put it
I
on your head
think
and you spray adhesive.
yeah.
Very much. That's what I love. But definitely the makeup and the overdraw makeup, and definitely also if I'm talking about the elongated eye. This is they call for some odd reason I've been doing this for a while, and people I never understood when they said like a butterfly. I have like a butterfly eye. Like I didn't realize it was like a butterfly. I was like, can we just say moth? Because that's a little bit more gothic and
Ooh,
more my style.
right.
you definitely have some rosy maple moth going on the one side.
Thanks. It probably gets way better if I go all the way back. All the way back.
Our sister Paula Frost is saying the makeup is next level. No one is doing what this genius is doing.
Oh, I love you, Paula. Thank you.
Hi,
That would be
sister.
Paula Frost from Camp Wanakiki season 4.
Oh my God, celebrities in the house.
How about that?
Oh,
Brett would like to know, what's your favorite outfit you have done so far?
Oh goodness.
mm.
Oh my goodness, what is my favorite one? Oh good. Oh. Oh my goodness. I think my favorite outfit oh my god. I literally don't know. This one was like 90% made by me. The base was made by my good Judy and Georgia Abracadabra. So I just want to give her a shout out there. Hey, Green.
Yes, Abigail.
But like, I don't know. Like all my outfits are very kind of like really weird and very. So I don't know. There's my answer. I don't know, and you can't make me say it.
Do you make most of your own stuff?
Yes, because again, like what I was saying before we went live is like again, I don't have like the budget to spend thousands of dollars on. So I was like, what can I do? It's like, okay, learn to sew myself, be very self-sufficient with everything. So I do my own hair, makeup, costumes, whatever jewelry I do decide to wear, but that's not part of my character because every jewelry I wear always breaks. But I'm
That's
very
the best thing anybody can do.
now I'm just learning how to make shoes.
Make
Oh.
shoes?
I'm learning how to make shoes. Yes, that's the last thing that I'm trying to learn. I do everything else. I'm learning how to make shoes now.
That's fantastic. Yeah, that's like one of the best things you can do as an entertainer is be self-sufficient. If you don't know how to do something, pick it up and learn.
Yep.
You know what I mean? Like you're going to mess up that wig so many times until you get it right.
Mm-hmm.
And
Yeah. And
now you have a business.
remember The wigs I started off with are like from like the Dollar General, like those like Halloween $4 wigs that are like they're missing the whole bag and they maybe have 4 strands of hair, but that's where like you get the teasing down and all the and that's where I started with the hair. Even though I'm not like the best wig stylist ever, I still know how to do something.
Exactly.
I still know like the basics.
Right. Yeah, drag's a process.
Oh yeah. Well, and we were talking about it a little bit beforehand with the competition shows you see. Like these girls are spending like hundreds of thousands of dollars just to compete to get on television. But when you take that creative skill set, that'll get you further and that'll allow you to have that opulent stuff, but it's made for you without breaking the bank.
Yep.
Exactly.
Derek said, I love this. Karma's look is like the colorful candy crumbs and wrappers at the bottom of the trick-or-treat bag, like a new villain for Candyland, and I'm obsessed.
Listen, this conversation, I'm just going to add that to my resume.
Yep.
Write it down.
I'm going to write that down. That's a new one. I'm going to put that on my resume. Exactly. Every time someone tells me, you know what? I can see that.
What was the static one you said earlier?
Oh, like my drag is very like again, it's like so like kind of cluster of like so many different things. Like there's like Divine, there's like the Nun, aka Valak, if y'all seen the movies. It's very much so much of that. It's very much like if you turn on TV, it's like very much on the static in your television. Mainly because I'm very annoying and you can't shut me up. And I always get turned on at early in the mornings.
I love it. I love it.
I knew tonight was going to be a party. I'm having the best time. Jess would like to know what are some of your favorite horror movies, since horror is some inspiration.
Oh goodness, I always say my drag dad is Tim Curry, so it definitely Pennywise. Stephen King did it. 100. I always say my drag, if I had to pick 3 people that my drag is so heavily influenced by, it's Pennywise, the Nun, and Divine. If 3 of them somewhat had a baby, it would be me. And a dumpster. They had a baby in the dumpster. That would be me.
In the dumpster. That was on fire.
Very much. And inside a television.
Yep.
Write that down.
Where's the paper at?
Where's the papers on it? Write it down. Write it down.
I want to ask Amethyst that question too. What is your favorite horror movie?
And just know that I will be judging you. So,
story of my life, girl. Story of my life. Oh, my favorite horror movie. I love anything that has to do with vampires. So while it's not, I wouldn't call it horror. I would say Queen of the Damned.
You know what? I like that movie.
Like it's beautiful to me. Interview with a Vampire and Queen of the Damned, they're beautiful to me. Like I don't find them horrifying.
Listen, I think Interview with a Vampire always makes me mad. It always does at the end. Where the mom and the daughter turn, that part always, I start screaming at my TV.
Oh,
it makes me so upset watching that.
That is very sad. Very sad. But I also love things that have like big twist at the end, kind of like M. Night Shyamalan stuff. I love that sort of suspense twist at the end. I love things where people get completely cut apart. Oh, she's sweet but a psycho. So I like rainbows and razor blades and I'm kidding. Everything's fine. Like I love the Saw movies.
I love Saw. I still have yet to see the new one.
I haven't seen the new one yet either.
I've heard that the new one is very much the energy of the first ones.
I hope so.
Yeah, because apparently the other new ones were getting a little too Hollywood.
They were getting to Final Destination 42. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's exactly what happens with those. It's like, okay, this is all extremely CGI now, and it's not even like you dying in a tanning bed, sweet pea. Like, okay, come on now.
That's where I think with the Final Destinations where it should have stopped, which was at number 3 with the roller coaster and the tanning bed. I feel like that's where it should have stopped.
Right.
But then it went on to the 4th one. Did not make no sense in my opinion. It had no correlation to anything.
No,
and
they
then in
were
the
reaching
5th
for
one,
straws.
exactly. And then in the 5th one, it pretty much started. The second movie was actually the first one, because in the 5th one, at the end, it was the people getting off the plane that was happening in the first one, and they were in the. I was like, you know what, y'all are confusing me, okay? And now they're coming out with a new one.
I've seen that one.
They have
I
another
don't
one
even think
coming
I've seen
out.
that one or saw
You
that
have-
one. My English.
You haven't seen the one with the bridge collapse at the beginning?
I ain't seen that yet.
Oh my goodness. No, but
I
now
have
they have
not.
another one coming out that apparently there's been 2 plots I saw that in the works. It's either happening on a cruise ship, or the other one is with when the plane exploded and all that. It happens to the firefighters and the people on the ground. So those are the 2 plots that are been talked about the most.
Look, I am getting on a cruise ship in 10 days, so let's not talk about that.
Keep the questions coming, everybody. This is
Scary.
This is a delight.
Another one that kind of fell off the horse, and my all-time favorite horror, Hellraiser. Hellraiser is my absolute favorite, but there was about 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12 they didn't have to do. So, yeah.
I've seen clips of the new one where they kind of relaunch it.
Yes,
and I'm
it's
intrigued.
good.
Yeah,
it's good because it's a trans woman who plays Pinhead.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and she just looks so haunting, and they get rid
She's
of all the leather.
delicious.
Yeah,
She is delicious.
like my favorite thing about it was they got rid of all the leather pieces, and it's just they're clothed in their own skin.
Yeah, I love that.
Yeah,
it's wonderful.
Ooh, these are thought-provoking questions tonight. I'm loving this. Chase would love to know. You have so many colors in your palette. What is your favorite?
Oh goodness. Oh good. Okay. So shades. Pink, purple. Is that what we're going at? Listen, I'm not the smartest. Okay. Pink. I always love a good pink and purple. Any shade of blue. I hate doing neutrals. That's so. Sorry, Amethyst. Hate. I just personally just don't like doing neutrals for me.
I'm a woman.
Because again, also I'm shocked. Again, people have said like killer clowns from outer space, but I hate being called a clown for some reason. I just hate it for some odd reason, because it's like I always hate it because it's like always the cliche things people want to say to alternative people. It's like, oh, it's a clown. Oh, it's Beetlejuice. I'm like, no,
not Beetlejuice.
Well, and it's a cop out too. Like
it is.
Like, well, and people use clown as an insult so often
Yeah.
that it's hard. Like, as someone who has done clown work, when I say clown, I always mean that as high praise, and it always gets lost in translation. Like, I can see the clown aspect, but like,
I could definitely see that, like the killer clowns from outer space. I definitely can see that when they say that. Yeah.
And what a great like B-rated horror movie. I thought like it was so ridiculous. Like, but it was good. I thought it was good.
I
Scared
loved
me.
Made me afraid of cotton candy for a long time.
Right. Like that was the thing. I was like, ew, because he even Capri Suns that bitch. Like,
yeah.
I'm like, no, that's juice box.
Yep. Here's the question we knew we would hear tonight.
Oh,
Daniel would like to know, Karma, would you ever or have you ever auditioned to be on Dragula?
Ooh, heard.
She's never heard
Cheers.
of it.
What? Oh, wait a second. Okay, isn't Dragula like where they have like queens and they have to lip sync for their life? Isn't
Yes,
that
that's it.
That's okay, that's the one.
She must have signed that NDA.
I really need to change my wall color.
Yeah.
God, it's hot in here.
Your mother was on Dragula, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Beg your pardon.
Yeah.
Season 2. And Titans.
Oh, nice.
Woo woo!
Well,
I'm gonna decipher this one. I think this one was answered by the person. Eric would like to know. So, is your favorite holiday Halloween?
No, it's Easter.
That's
Clearly.
It's,
Clearly.
what? It's Easter. I'm trying to hold back all my jokes right now, so yes, it's Easter.
Oh, we didn't say your mother is Apora, right?
Mm-hmm.
Excellent.
Wow.
You know what's
Oh,
funny?
that's cool.
My favorite holiday used to be Halloween, and then it became work. Like I'm always working on Halloween. So now, ironically, my favorite holiday is Thanksgiving because of the food.
Well,
That's true. See, my whole thing is I do this all year round. That Halloween is my vacation. It's my break. 31st, no one contact me for nothing. It's my break. I do this all year round. If you don't want to book me then, you ain't booking me on Halloween. It's my break.
Smart. Well, and we talked about it a little bit, and I want to talk about it a little bit more. Do you find it's harder getting booked with an aesthetic like yours?
No. Yeah. Yes. Very much. I'm trying to choose my words very carefully here. Most definitely, like, because I got a lot of comments, like, whenever I reach out, a lot of, like, show directors and people I've talked to, they always either say, oh, we don't want to book because you might scare our audience, or A, B, and C. I get a lot of those comments. That's why, and my whole thing is, personally, I don't want to be booked, like, 7 nights a week for one, because I like to spend a lot of time, like, on a look, on, like, a whole number. Like, in my thing, I like to tell a story. So I don't go out and do, like, top 40, like, Ariana Grande. No wrong to that. Listen, I love Ariana Grande, too. But I just don't. But, again, it's, yes, to answer your question, look at me. My train is going so far that way. Yes, the answer is yes. Very much so. Very
Gotcha.
much so.
Girl, take your time answering. Like we got 50 more minutes.
take your time, honey.
Yep. Brett would like to know, what is one thing you achieve to get with your drag career? Like something you will do and feel severely accomplished with yourself.
Oh, goodness. Thanks, Brett. You know dang well that I hate answering these type of questions, but I'm going to get this. Oh, gosh. Because I'm just not a serious person, so I'm like, oh, no. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. And this is why I cannot do what Amethyst does. I can't. What was the question again? One thing. Yeah, thanks, Brett.
Let me grab it.
What is one thing you achieved
to get with your drag career?
Like something you will do and feel it's really.
What are your goals? Your goals in drag?
Honestly, like my whole thing is that I really want to be like one thing that I really wanted when I got accomplished if I did it would be opening up my own bar, venue, club, and it's just all Halloween based. It's full on alternative, full on all that. And also another thing I really want to do is start my own short film. And I'm just saying I am working on that. Just saying, I'm putting that out there.
Nice.
So very much that.
Amethyst, same question.
Huh? No. So what is like my end game or like my goal in drag? Things that I want to aspire? I don't know, just
to be Miss Gay America.
I mean, yes, but more importantly, just being a good person, I think. I know that sounds stupid, but
it's not stupid. You could do that. I'll be the other one.
I just want to be a good person and enjoy life and have a good life. And of course I want to be Miss Gay America, but I don't need the crown to be Miss Gay America. Exactly. You know what I mean? So, but yeah, I just want to be. Hi, Mom. That's my mom. Hi, Mom. I love you, and thank you I get it from my mama. It's funny, on my vanity, I have all kinds of little signs and things and stickers that people have given me. And my mom gave me one that's at the very top of my vanity. And she gave it to me on my 21st birthday. There are three things in this house that she gave me for my 21st birthday. But this one is a small plaque, and it says, "Mirror, mirror on the wall, I am my mother after all." So that has been on my vanity for 20 some years. So, yeah. So I love you, Mom. Thank you for watching. I don't know where I was going with my question now.
No, I liked that you were starting to get misty, so I liked that you.
Oh no, I was just looking at the plaque.
Gotcha. Okay, sure. I
I
believe
have
that.
I have Ariana Grande, No More Tears. I segue back to Karma.
Guys. I think one of my
Oh,
goals,
life.
I want to do this show as more of a sit-down talk show.
The
like-
View. Only we call it the Spew.
Like, I would love to do, like, I love these interviews, but I would love to be picked up by a network. I think that
Not
would be
Roku.
great. Yeah. We were on Roku for one whole episode.
They picked us up and they put us down.
Exactly. But yeah. And to tie back to what Karma was saying about like having a short film, Daniel actually said something fun here. I would love to see a show on a TV or streaming where Karma Chaos is the host and shows like horror films.
Listen,
That'd be cool.
I love that. I'm gonna add that to my resume. Let me go get a piece of paper again.
Write that down.
I'm gonna write that down.
Write that down.
Because I don't have no more ideas. I'm just gonna let everyone else create the ideas. I'm just gonna be able to take a full advantage of that.
Honey, that's called success.
I would love to see you do it very much in the vein of Elvira, where you're watching like B films, like
Sleepaway Camp.
And just doing commentary.
Oh, not Sleepaway Camp. Oh.
Or Mystery Science Theater.
Oh, I would love to do an all drag Mystery Science Theater.
See, that's kind of what this is.
It really is. Derek and I were actually talking about like watching, like coming up with a series where we watch something and critique it while it's watching. But the copyright on that is a nightmare, and I don't feel like paying it. So
I know. I want to play music. We need like little sounds and stuff.
Yeah.
I need a theme song.
Right. I already have a theme song. It's the "What's Up" by the Four Non-Blondes. Chase has the questions are getting good.
Hi, Chase. Hi, sweetheart.
If you could change one person's mind on alt drag, how would you do it and why?
Okay.
Oh goodness. How would I do it? That's a really tough question. Like how would I like if you think about it, how would I change someone's mind? What was the question? Who was it? Like, wait, what? What was the first part?
Love it.
If you could change
my mind, I was like, I'm thinking to you change one person's mind on alternative drag, how would you do it and why? How would I do it and why? Honestly,
I think you are doing it.
Very much that, but also kind of like if you're gonna have that mindset, I really don't want to change it because I don't care. Like you're gonna have that mind. I'm gonna do my art the way I want to do my art. If you don't like my art, don't watch, don't look at me, and keep it moving. Because I'm still gonna be successful in what I'm doing. Because what you're doing, what I'm selling, you ain't selling. So
that's valid.
It is. And I think that's a wide spectrum, like across the board for drag entertainers. Like that's exactly what we do when we do what we do. You know what I mean? We're changing their perspective, and we're challenging the molds of normalcy or whatever you want to call it. Like just by being who we are. Like you are a walking billboard for your art. You are a walking piece of art. So people are already turning heads and asking questions and forming all kinds of what ifs and hows and wheres and what is going on. So I think we do that normally. all the time. We are constantly challenging society just by being who we are. And that's why we do it.
Yep.
So that question is one answer. We're doing it.
Karma, I know out here we're getting more and more like protesting of shows and stuff like that. Is that what it's like out your way as well?
Yes and no. Like it's very much, again, it's very much like mainly with the, not really like shows per se, but it's a lot of like the drag queen story times. It's a lot of that, and it's a lot. We just recently, I think in a couple months ago, had, I don't know if I can say, I don't want to get censored, like the Proud Boys.
Yeah,
they were here, and it was like I'm legitimate. It's I want to. I can't. See, I'm trying to find. Listen, I'm trying not to cuss here.
Let it out.
But it's legitimately, it's just a lot of that type of bull crap happening. But it's not really happening with like shows per se. It's mainly just like the drag queen story times, which it's legitimately a drag queen reading a book to kids. It's not that serious.
Yeah.
What's the nearest?
I was like, it was like legitimately put your energy into something else. Like, leave us the hell alone.
Right. I love. What's the nearest major city to you?
Columbus.
Okay. So that's where like Ava, Aurora Fox, Soy Queen. Yeah. All my girls. Oh.
What gets me most about all of these people who are just like, they're trying to push this narrative, they're trying to corrupt our kid, blah, 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 all that crap, is they're like, why are they trying to get into our schools? No. I'm not trying to get into a school. Schools are trying to have me come in to talk to the kids.
Right.
They're trying to flip the script into this predator narrative, which is not prevalent.
And if I'm going to say it, like I've said before, it's all, and if I'm pretty sure everyone's noticed, it's always the people calling us the predators. Someone needs to go and check their phones and their laptops and their computers. Because it's normally they're the ones who are projecting what they're doing on us. And that's the tea.
We need to stand for moral values. Lauren Boebert, you just got felt up and gave a handy Jade during a production of Beetlejuice.
Exactly.
But that's not my business.
It's none of our business. Oh, I just full Karen too. Do you know who I am? Flipping people off. I'm like, yeah, you are vaping in a theater, you miserable woman.
Yes, we do know who you are, and now everybody does. Yep. Congratulations.
Yep, she's about to be a grandmother. Because her underage son knocked up his underage girlfriend.
For God's sakes.
Yep.
Can we share a planet with these people?
Sadly, yes. There's so many fun comments.
I know. That's what I was just reading. I was scrolling through. Thank you, everybody, for watching. If you haven't shared the video yet, please share the love, share the live for us, get us out there. And we'll be back after these messages. I'm kidding.
We don't have
Stay.
Brett is just a fountain of questions. What are two things? This is what we're all going to answer this one because I like this one. What are two things you wish you could change in the drag scene?
Oh, is it am I going first?
If you would like to.
Really.
Okay.
Sure.
Two things. One, book more drag kings. Period. Because I'm just pretty much that's one. And also, and this is gonna my mind is going. I could change like 500 things. Let me just pick the top two. But definitely book more drag kings and just be more like diverse in your shows. Like just be more diverse. Like, I'm sorry, not everyone in that audience wants to go and see just everyone looking like copy and paste. They want a lot of diverse because there's going to be one goth kid, one alternative kid in that audience that wants to see someone like me or whatever on the audience. Like, you know what? I'm looking up there. I could do that too. But what they're doing is they're seeing a lot of people that's more glamorous, more like high fashion, and they're seeing like a lot of these people having a lot of this more expensive stuff, and they're like, I don't think I could do that, or I don't think I could be that. And pretty much that. More diversity in the show.
Right. More
And book more
representation.
drag kings.
Yeah.
All in like book more drag kings.
Absolutely.
Well, representation is important across the board. You know, I'm a director at a Ren Fair, and you know, my character, I play a drag queen at the Ren Fair, and people have latched onto this character because she means something different to everybody who sees her. Like, while the character is not trans, it's a man dressed as a woman, so there are trans people who are just like, she's not afraid of anything. I appreciate that. I'm going to take strength from that. Then there are the queer kids who are just like, yeah, we love Lady Viola. She's amazing. Like, my dear friend, guest that we've had on this show, Elizabeth Hardon, playing the incredible Lady Lilith at the PA Ren Fair. Just bold, beautiful, just it's characters like those that mean a lot. And people will gravitate to people that they're like, I see myself in that.
Yeah.
So, Karma, you hit the nail on the head. Like, that representation matters.
It does.
Yep. And more kings. More kings.
Always.
I think one thing I've noticed in the last year, we talked about this a little bit before the show, is there has been this growing I kind of want to say ego about doing drag. Just a, you don't get to tell me what to do, which to an extent works, but there's also a, I don't want to say paying your dues because that comes across as very gatekeepy and I don't like that. But there's a level of disrespect in the drag world as well, because one, people outside our community don't always understand what we do. So some venues are not like, they're like, oh, you want to get paid for this? Absolutely not. And I think it goes hand in hand with, as soon as you make this a job choice, stop giving it away for free, but at the same time, take time to build your drag.
Yeah.
It's a vicious cycle kind of thing, but like,
it is.
Yeah. Did I make sense there? I feel like I just
did.
Okay.
You did. No, you did. I like
and
that.
Book more, not just kings, book more non-binary performers, book more alt drag. And I think there's an inherent edge to alt drag that doesn't need to be there. It's art. You know, you don't have to go into it angry all the time. And I'm not saying that to you, Karma. I'm just saying in general, like, because I know so many alt performers who are just angry, and I'm like, you don't have to be angry. Like look at me and Amethyst right now. Like, we do this style of drag, but that doesn't mean we look down on other performers. Like, you know, we all raise each other up. Or at least we should.
We should. Exactly. Yep. We should.
I had a moment.
Did you get
there.
the vapors, girl? Did you get the vapors?
Got a little heated there.
All the time that people waste... all the time people waste spending time worrying about what anybody else is doing. All that wasted energy could be completely 360'd into something else, you know?
Yeah.
Like, it blows my mind the amount of energy people waste on what other people are doing in other people's business. Mind your business. I wish I had the time. I don't wish I had the time. You know what I mean? Like, I don't care what you're doing. Are you happy? Are you successful? Are you healthy? Are you safe? Are you a decent human being? Great. Cool. That's all I needed to know. Carry on.
Yep. And we all need to have each other's backs at the end of the day.
Now I need another piece of candy.
There you go. Brett, with these thought-provoking questions.
Brett,
I
my nerves.
How long does it take for you to make an outfit from top to bottom?
Oh, goodness.
As
About
fast
a
as I
week.
can press send payment.
I wish I could do that. No. Me, about a week. Like again, this is like it goes into like I got a lot of queens being like alternative drag is lazy and all that stuff, but I was like, it's no, especially for mine because I do like the filth look. I like everything to be like really distressed, really like you just came out of the gutter, whatever. So it's like it depends. It honestly depends on the look, but I like to give myself like a good week. But I did make a look I did for Lip Sync Mania last week, the polka dot look that I did with like the mask and all that. I made that the night before. It was like 12 in the morning. And I made that like in about like 3 hours because I was like, I need a new something. Even though I have like 500 things, I was like, I need a new one.
Absolutely.
It's like I need a new one.
Absolutely. That's the worst thing about drag.
I have all these things, but I want this because I don't have this in this type of shade. And maybe like one half of a shade off of something I already have, but I don't have that one.
That's right. And heaven forbid you don't have matching accessories because you're going to have to buy those too.
Me, it's not the jewelry. It's like, okay, I now need to matching hair. I need a color that's going to go with this.
Sure.
What shoes? Now I'm going to need tights. It's like a whole different thing. It's like, that's why people say you should do drag. No, don't do drag. Don't do drag. Don't, because when you start, you'll never stop.
It's addictive.
Mm-hmm.
I have so many things hanging up on my rack right over there that I'm like, I need to wear that someday. I got it because I wanted it and I know what I want to do with it. Now I just need to do with it.
That's my thing. I do a lot is I'll make outfits or I'll get outfits and I never wear them. And I'm like, and I'll be like getting new ones, making new ones. And then this one's like, why did I make this for? But I have not worn this. Why did I make it?
Why do I have this?
When did I have this? When did I make this?
I know. I'm like, how the tags are still on this shit. Oh.
That's Amethyst with her drag kids. When did I make this?
When did I make? Who are you again? Sweetie, are you lost?
Oh, honey.
Did she just call me grandma? No, ma'am.
Oh, the day one of my drag grandkids was like, hey, grandma. I was like, no.
Don't. We ain't gonna do that.
Got pushed right into traffic.
What?
Now, ironically, I'll go with Nana. I don't mind Nana for whatever reason. I think it's because I was raised with a nanny as a grandmother.
I was raised with a nanny too.
Yeah.
You can call me Nene. That's about it. You ain't grown enough to call me grandma, bitch.
Right.
No, ma'am.
My grandkids cracked me up. Like, I got Baby Flamingo. One of my favorite drag names is one of my grandchildren, Lisa Corolla.
Lisa Corolla. Legs akimbo.
Legs akimbo. Oh, I love them. Yeah.
Grandma diving my ass. No, ma'am. Yeah. Alize knows. Grandma my ass.
But I'm so young.
Exactly. Do I look like a grandma?
You can call me grandma.
No, ma'am.
Chase, I love this question. Who gave you your first opportunity and what number did you do?
Oh God. Well, I used to perform with a drag troupe back in like 2014, 2015, around that time period. And I just remember I did every like the baby queen type of thing where I remember just graduating high school and I was always scared to be like, anyone looking at me. I was like, oh God. And there was a giant spotlight on me. And I just remember standing there and it was, oh my God, it was Lady Gaga's, oh my God, what is that song? Oh my God. Applause. Yes, actually. It was Applause by Lady Gaga, yes. And I was just standing there, and I would see someone come up. Someone would like hold up a dollar. I would go grab the dollar and go right back to that middle of that stage spot, like I was just doing a ballad. It was just nothing. I was so scared of people looking at me. Now look at me. Now I don't care. Back then I was like,
look at me.
but yeah, it was like that long ago, and it was Applause by Lady Gaga, which I'm pretty sure every queen has done that song at some point in their career.
Yeah. I did
Don't lie with this.
I don't think I have done that. Honest to God, I don't think I've done Applause.
Roll the footage.
I don't roll that beautiful bean footage.
I did. That was a memory I blocked out. One of my drag kids, Mikkel Bono, was putting together a benefit show. It was an all ages drag show. It was Alice in Wonderland themed. And I was the Queen of Hearts. I came out in just this opulent red gown with it was technically a pink clown wig that I had styled into an Elizabethan, like, it was hot pink with a crown, and I did Applause in that.
Oh, I can't wait for our Disney show.
I'm so excited about the
I feel so left out. I'm going to talk about Disney show.
Baby.
I'm just sitting here like, hey, how y'all doing?
What's the matter, kid? You don't like balloons?
What do you mean?
Oh my God, Karma. I could see you doing Madame Mim.
Who's that?
From The Sword in the Stone.
I'm only 12, so I never saw that.
Oh my God, I'm so sorry. Oh, my sciatica just acted up. I gotta go. Emerson, what's the first number you ever did?
Oh, no. Me? No.
Yeah.
The first number, technically, okay, so my first public performance as a drag queen would have been in, picture it, Sicily, 1996. It was at my high school marching band's Halloween party, and I did Supermodel by RuPaul. So that would have been my first public drag performance, would have been Supermodel. But officially, same artist would have been RuPaul, but it would have been Snapshot, and that would have been October 18th of 1999.
Wow. Oh, that set
Was
off
that
someone's
my
ring.
Was that my pacemaker?
You know, it's funny you mentioned that. Like, I always said, like, I was a coach for amateur drag race, and they were like, you have to get out there and lip sync, and I did. And the first number I ever did was Somebody to Love by Queen. But now that I think about it, I was like, oh no. My high school talent show, my senior year, I did Today for You from Rent as Angel.
Yep. Thank God for those high school Halloween parties. It let us out of the closet for one night.
Yep. Just that
my
one.
girlfriend loved it.
Kylie would like to know, what is one piece of advice you'd give someone who wants to newly get into alternative drag?
Well, one piece of advice. The piece of advice is like the most cliche one, is to literally just do whatever the hell you want to do that is respectful, for one. Respectful. But also stop listening to people who's trying to dictate how and what you do drag. And another thing, don't water down your drag for nobody. Don't water it down. That's like one of my biggest things. That's one thing I used to do and I learned not to do anymore, is water down my drag to please people. But that's one thing I always try to tell people, and it's for me, it's really sad to see, because I see a lot of younger alternative artists who I personally see. I was like, okay, I can see myself in you, but they're trying to tell them not to do the same mistakes that I made by obviously watering it down just to please people, and then that's literal, and it puts you in that mindset. I remember doing a pageant. Shocking, I know. A pageant. Back in 2017, and I remember I wanted to go and do like full on like what I look like now, but I let everyone get in my mind, get in my brain, and all that. And I remember there's videos you can see I was so like uncomfortable because I was so like drained and watered down to.
Sure.
It was absolutely not fun for me, and it's pretty much when you water down, it just takes a lot of the creativity out of your vision.
Years ago, I watched a friend of mine. She was competing for a pageant, but she was very much on a goth journey at the time. Like, she had gotten hair done. Like, it was the typical, like, hair loaf, but she had her head shaved. So she was just going to do the loaf on top. So it looked like a mohawk, but like a pageant mohawk. She bought this beautiful gown that would have shown off all of her tattoos. And then she got in her head, she drew in a hairline, and she got Dermablend covered all of her tattoos. And I was like, girl, you were on the right path, and then you just censored yourself, and she didn't win. And I was like, you were so close. Like, always do the drag you want to do.
Yep.
Always be authentic to who you are. That's what it's about. You know what I mean? That's what elevates your character is doing what you love and what is an expression or a character of who you are. That's what people want to see. Don't be anybody you're not. It's boring.
And you're not going to love doing the drag that doesn't excite you. Like, every once in a while, like, we do the hardest show I've ever done. We used to do a dragon burlesque fusion show here in Harrisburg. And it was the hardest show to plan for because, one, we didn't collect tips in the audience. So I was like, oh, now I have to have talent. Shit. Like I would have to come up with more pageanty numbers. And like, while it got my creative juices going, I also had those moments where I was like, I don't know what the hell to do. Or a theme show. Like, I'm not going to lie, I'm so excited about this Disney show, but I've done Disney so much that the struggle was do Disney I haven't done before. Right. And I'm like, I'm doing one number I've done before because it's good. It's a winner. People are going to love it. And then my two other numbers, I'm taking them on a journey.
I love that.
Like, one of them isn't a Disney princess, not a villain. It's a ride.
I love that.
And the other one, I'm stretching the rules a little bit, but that's what I do. I'll explain it to you later.
Fine. Yeah, two of my three numbers are brand new too. So
yeah, it's going to be a good show. So make sure you get your tickets for Divas Down Under Presents Once Upon a Dream. Shameless, just shameless. Buy the damn tickets.
Plugs. Just plugs. Plug away, sweetheart. Plug away.
Wow, these questions are just everywhere. I'm loving this. Frank would like to know, how long does it take you to do your makeup? We'll start with Karma.
Frank.
Are we starting with me?
Sure.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, I thought I was like, what did you say? Oh my goodness. I love to take a good 5 hours because I get sidetracked easily. You gotta poop, you gotta eat, you gotta drink, then you do your makeup, and then you gotta poop again, and then you gotta pee, and then you sit down and you realize that you forgot your food in the other room, so you gotta go get the food, and you're like, I really gotta go to the bathroom again, and then you go get some tequila, and then it's a vicious cycle, and then you realize you're running late, but then you really have to go take a poop again. It's a vicious cycle.
We could never hang out. It would be disastrous.
I want to know what trauma has happened to your colon that you have pooped that many times getting ready.
Listen, when
you call it trauma, I call it Tuesday.
Listen, the doctor never gave me no complaints. That's all I'm saying.
I love it.
How about you, Amethyst? How long does it take you to get ready?
I did this face in about 20 minutes tonight.
Really?
Same.
I slapped it on and was like, good enough.
Nice.
Yep, I barely have cosmetics on.
Same.
Yeah.
I thought so.
You all look so natural and fresh.
Like a dead corpse.
Call
Exactly.
me LeBeige.
Usually getting into drag takes me about 2 hours if I'm focused. Divas Down Under, 4 hours, because that dressing room is a party.
That's the thing. Like, I love being in a dressing room. That's the whole show. The best part of the show is the dressing room. If I don't show up painted, padded, and nailed, I will get nothing done. Nothing, because all I want to do is talk and kiki and have a good time. And yeah, if I don't show up ready, I will never be on time.
Yep, same.
Yeah.
Ever. It's the worst.
Mm-hmm.
Lies, 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 Hutch says. What am I lying about? I'm not lying about a thing.
Right. Brett has another question here. How many outfits have you made?
Every single one I own.
Nice.
So, like, I have probably no joke, over 700 outfits. No joke, because again, I just make them and then I'm like, you know what, I'll wear this. And then I just never do. Every single one, like, I would say 98.7536%.
Nice. Can you show off the one you're wearing a little bit now?
How am I supposed to do this?
Put lip gloss on. Talk amongst yourselves.
Stand a little bit. Don't show everybody the gym shorts.
Wow.
Don't
Luckily, that this is actually, I could put a dress on under this. I'll just pull it all the way down so you can't see them.
Oh, please, they all know we're wearing gym shorts right now.
I'm actually fully padded, corseted. I have 12 pair of Spanx on. No, I don't. I'm lying. I don't even know what I'm talking about right now because I don't do none of that. Look at that.
Yeah.
Listen, you need to stop giving away that for free. You can make money off of that.
Need to monetize
They sell
that.
turkey legs for $13. You could at least get $2.50 for that one.
Oh my god! Okay, let's go. I'm gonna go down.
So cool.
There you go. That's your free show. If you want more, join my OnlyFans. If I have one.
It's the artistry that you are showing off is just who said it earlier? It's just so next level.
Thank you.
It is.
And it's like I'm not like it's so weird, like, because I get compliments all the time, but like when I first started, like, obviously, like, being like the most weirdest I could be, like, doing all that, I was always the one that would be made to step out of photos of shows. Like when people, I remember performing in my actual hometown where I am now, and this, like, a big group ran up to all the queens, and I remember I was standing on the edge and like, can you move out of frame, please? Can you go that way? And they snapped the picture. Yeah, and it's just so weird having, like, people compliment me now, because I was such a weird. I always said I was alternative before it was popular to be alternative. So it's such a weird. It's such a weird 360 now, to where, like, everyone's, like, being, like, so appreciative of, like, what I do, because if I was, like, full on looking like this back then, it would have been a whole different story.
Right.
It's just I don't know. It's just such a weird thing. So getting compliments, it's like, thanks. I'm not used to this.
Well,
and you're just waiting for that one little jab. They're like, you look absolutely amazing, and you're just waiting for that. But you're like, oh, it's just like let me have this compliment before you have to say that.
Right.
Oh, instigator, Evelyn Phantasma. Jade, Amethyst, would you stand up for us, please?
If I stand up right now, I'm actually wearing a dress under this corset thing. So I hid my gym shorts. So you're welcome.
Nice. Kylie, oh my God. It's giving rest in peace, Lisa Frank.
Where's the paper at? I need to add that one too. I need to write this one down.
Write it down, baby. Write her on down.
Right. I need to write all these down.
Oh, I got a question. Jade, if you were to do a drag number as Frau Blucher, what song or mashup of songs would you choose? I already do perform as Frau Blucher. I perform He Was My Boyfriend from Young Frankenstein the Musical. If I had to add something to it, there is a trance musician named, I don't know if it's Ema or Emma, but their last name is Stockholma, and they do a Frau Blucher mix. But the only words in it are, I am Frau Blucher. Oh, wait, I didn't do it right. Hang on. It's, I am Frau Blucher. And that's
I tried.
Amethyst, did you hear it that time?
I didn't hear no horse whinny.
Aw. I promise you it's there.
Do it again.
Here, Luca. That's so weird. She can't hear it. It's fine. You're doing great.
You're doing great, sweetie.
Chanel would like to know, do you do your show in heels, Jade and Amethyst?
Absolutely not.
Whenever we're doing Inside the Drag Closet, trust and believe I'm not even wearing shoes. I don't wear shoes in my house.
Right now I have the Shining socks on, so.
Nice. I remember
I don't
the
like
last time
fancy
I
that
had
much.
the Shining. Oh, Brett asked another question.
My God,
Brett,
Brett.
it's on the list. Derek has a wild question here, and this one's for Karma. Would you ever be willing to let someone put you in non-alternative drag for a benefit show or special occasion? I think that could almost be more shock value than your normal incredible looks.
Right.
What's shocking is that I actually can do the more glamour stuff. Follow me on social media. That bitch chaos. Thank you.
I want to see.
But again, yes, I guess, but like to me, it's boring. I'm that person like it's boring to me. Why not look like this? Yes, but I try not to. But I would do it. I would do it for a cause. There we go.
May I share a picture of you that I have found?
Oh God, which one is it?
It's very 80s. It's very divine.
Oh gosh, which is it? Which one is it?
You have white hair.
Is it my actual divine one?
It's very similar. It's not the same eyebrows as divine.
Okay, let's see. Oh, look at that. Thank you.
Oh, bitch.
See, people are always shocked by that.
Wow.
Just a little bit of cosmetics.
Do what?
Sedusa.
Yeah, it is very Sedusa.
I thought people was gonna be like, "Oh my God, look, it's Candy Muse."
Oh God, I would never insult you like that. Never. That's like the worst thing to ever call somebody. And that's how I feel about her.
Wow.
Yeah, that's the worst thing you could ever say to somebody.
Oh, wow. Like, I'm scrolling through your Facebook. I know I've seen some of these, but now I'm kind of like, oh, look at you are such a diverse artist.
Thank you.
See, even Sedusa and Alizé agree that she looks like Sedusa.
Yup.
Can I please have a picture of who Sedusa is?
Come on,
give me a
Sedusa.
Because I'm sitting here like I want to see if I really do.
Where's that? Oh, she got a fan page now, doesn't she? Son of a bitch.
We'll be right back after these messages brought to you by Restoration 1 of Middletown, Pennsylvania. That's right, Restoration 1 of Middletown, PA.
You two talk to each other. I'm going to find a picture of Medusa.
Does your vagina have mold?
All right, got it. And here is Sedusa.
See?
Oh, see, I see it. I see it.
If you squint real hard, you can see it. I know, I'm terrible.
But that's why I like you.
Thank you, baby. I love you.
So we have one more question, and Brett would like us all to answer this, and
God,
I know I have my answer. What is one number you regret doing?
Oh goodness, where I dislocated my knee on stage. I have a video of that too. Yeah. I was like, in my mind, I'm like, I'm gonna do a dance number. Let me do this on a heel that is not your foot. It's a strap on the back, just right on the back of it, and it was like a Vera Wang, so it goes really down to a point.
Oof.
So I was like, let me do some kicks on and dancing on this wood floor, and my shoe went back, got stuck in the crevice of it, and my knee went clink, and I collapsed on the ground. So yeah, that's one number I regret doing. Yeah. My knees are never. People ask me right now because I've dislocated both my knees. One of them from doing a jump split, and the other one from doing that. So now people's like, why can you not wear like heels? Because I'm usually in like boots that have heels on them, but again, it's more like my character where it's very kind of like distressed or club kid boots. Because my knees are so. I never got it like checked. I went to the hospital. They did all that they could, but I never got it fixed. So now every time I'm in any heels, my knees start doing this. I think it's either because I'm scared that it's going to happen again. So my feet are going. So I look like if you get me walking heels, I'm very like stiff. Like I'm just so my knees like will like freeze up, and I'm like, nope, I can't walk in these because my knees are just so weak still from all the damage. And it was not because I was
27. And you were 27. Oh my God, baby.
I have bad knees, and a heart issue. So
God
at
bless.
27,
Mazel tov.
living.
Hashtag blessed.
How about you, Amethyst? Any numbers you regret doing?
Oh, none that I can remember performing.
That explains that.
Of all the times I have like come out of a shoe while performing, or I don't know, fallen on my face.
Oh, good. I'm sorry. That just brought back something that I used to do when I first started. Okay, carry on. But that just really brought me back. That opened up that core memory of me going on stage purposely without any shoes on.
God.
I would go on in my mind. I was like, okay, this is a small town. No one's really going to care. And I was like, and my feet was tired. So I would go, even my first number, I'll be like, I'm just going to go on stage without any shoes on. Now I look back horrified at that decision. I would never do that now.
No, it's definitely that time I fell. I was performing at a Pride benefit at a baseball stadium. It had just rained, so we were slated to perform on top of the dugouts, the cement dugouts that were painted and were still wet. And I thought I was going to do a cartwheel, and that did not happen. So,
half of it happened.
Half of it happened, and the other half of my face met concrete. And that was just an awakening experience for me. I'd say I regret doing it, but I don't recall it ever happening. So here we are.
Yeah.
Where am I? Okay.
Yep. You're doing great.
You're doing great, sweetie.
Thank you. Is it time for my lollipop now?
Almost.
You get a sticker.
Okay.
I look back on like when I started doing drag and things I didn't realize were problematic that now I am very aware of and I'm very embarrassed about. But like we learn, we grow, I have a lot of regrets of some of those numbers, but I can't wish them away. All I can do is make sure they never happen again. And that's growth. That's what we do. Also, I got to watch somebody use a pooping table at a pageant once. That was great.
That's always nice.
Yeah. Pooping table. Human centipede table.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. Oh, my nerves.
Oh, I miss doing State Street. It was a delight.
Seems like something I would do.
Yeah.
Those were the days. Those were the
days. We used to have a pageant here in Harrisburg called the State Street pageant, and it was the like antithesis of a typical pageant. Our final title holder was Ivana Kachikakov. Yeah, she
And
really
I literally just got that name.
Ivana Kachikakov. She did her walk of shame was human centipede. She had a blow up doll taped to her face and one taped to her ass.
I love that.
Sounds about right.
Yep. I competed the year before. I was booked as the MC, but nobody signed up to compete. So I was like, sure, I'll do it. And they were like, your numbers are already in. I was like, okay, that one's now my talent number. And walk of shame, what am I going to do? Derek was judging. So I ran into the dressing room, grabbed his clothes that he wasn't wearing at the time, threw those on, and walked out in my husband's clothes.
I love that. Speaking of your husband.
Yeah. Oh, his comment about I will never look at Nutella the same way after that. Yep.
Oh.
Ooh, Kylie with a good question here. Is it hard to keep up with drag makeup when makeup constantly is evolving? I don't think so, honestly, because while drag is constantly evolving, like I know this is obviously, I don't always paint myself as a woman of a certain age, but well, I do, but that's, genetic fate. But
genetic fate.
Like my makeup changes. And that's just things I want to change, not necessarily like changes that I have to do.
Yeah, same.
Like when I started, the pencil thin eyebrows I did at the beginning.
Oh my gosh, you could you have to see your brows from the back of the stage, honey. They gotta be there.
I did not. Nope.
I didn't either.
I had barn doors. Like I had, and I loved it. I loved my look. When I started, I was very much inspired by Nina Flowers. And so I would occasionally throw a Nina eye on. And then I was like, it got smaller. Then a couple years ago, Derek's like, your makeup's getting really small and really feminine. I was like, yeah, I got to throw some drag back in there.
Yes, good drag up in there.
Tonight is not that night.
I didn't put any makeup on it.
Yeah.
Neither did I. I woke up like this.
Amen.
I passed out like this.
I can tell.
So every week, my husband does have a wonderful drag tip. And tonight's drag tip is a good one for artists, especially performers just starting out. Very clever one. Derek's helpful drag tip. When purchasing budget-friendly jewelry, a quick coat of clear nail polish on metal backings will work wonders to keep your skin from turning green. It also acts as an effective barrier for people with metal allergies.
That's actually very helpful.
Yeah.
Yep. I'm gonna, we're not sponsored to do this, but for anybody starting out in drag, I do want to give a huge shout out to Trixie Valentine, also known as Mix Jacob Kelly, for their tipping is a must, or their book Tipping is a Must. They just started their own podcast. They were inspired by what we do. It is Trixie Valentine and Amethyst's daughter, Alanya Chest. And they do Glitter on My Tips. And they basically talk about the business side of drag. Huge shout out to them. Make sure you go and follow them. They are doing a great job. And Tipping is a Must. It is 100 tips for a drag show. And it is such a good book. Karma, give me a number from 1 to 100.
69.
I knew it.
Practice pronouncing stage names. Drag names can be challenging to understand. We may not get the punchline. Practicing how to pronounce names can prevent messing up and let a performer know you value them.
With how many times people have spelled my name or call me either Caramel, which is hilarious, Carmen, or my favorite one is with my Chaos. Everyone knows Chaos, except now it's just spelled with a K instead of a C. It's Cahoos.
Not Cahoos.
Karma Kha'oos. I was like, well, it's close to Caboose, which I do like being the back, but
Cahoos. Not a Lizzie. Oh God.
We've had a fantastic time with Caramel Cahoos tonight.
Oh, Steve.
I'm
Yeah.
triggered by this. You should be triggered, baby, because no one can say her name either. Alize. No one
Yep,
can
Alize.
pronounce it. She's very triggered by this. They call her a Leslie.
Alessi. What?
Shame. I adore you, Brett. Thank you.
Aw. This has been a wonderful chat. Like tonight's episode, I don't know if you two feel it, but this went by fast.
Yeah.
It was just a normal conversation between three beautiful women.
Exactly.
Young, rich,
That's a stretch.
ageless.
Okay.
But we are just about at 10 o'clock. So I want to give everybody a chance to say goodnight to everyone watching. So, Karma, do you have any last words of wisdom for anybody who's watching tonight?
Like, it's going to be my most cliche thing to say, but always stay true to you. Stay true to the drag that you want to do. And if you're not drag, just stay true to the person that you want to be. And the sky's the limit. And if I could cuss, I would, but I'm not, because I'm a good Christian woman of the Lord.
You're allowed.
Well, now I just already said what I had to say, so now it's not going to make sense if I cuss. I should have got the go around it before we started this.
Drop an F-bomb. Do it. Do it. Do it. Do it.
Fuck.
There we go.
I've been holding that in.
Nice. How about you, Amethyst?
Karma, thank you so much for being with us tonight. Thank you for your art. Thank you for being different. Thank you for being you. You know what I mean? Keep waving that flag proudly and don't ever let anybody ever tell you otherwise. Sister, looking forward to seeing you on Friday for our little Disney gig. Divas Down Under this Friday. If you don't have tickets yet, please make sure you get those tickets. Come check us out. Once Upon a Dream featuring Michelle Lee Sterling, Amethyst Diamond, Jade DeVere, Poison, Trixie DeFlair, and Alize Le Diamond. Come see us. Thank you so much for all of our watchers, our viewers, our subscribers. We love you. Thank you for keeping us alive. Thank you for supporting local drag. Thank you for supporting pageantry. Thank you for supporting period. I love you, and we will see you. Look, I'm not going to be around in next couple of weeks because I'm going on a Caribbean cruise because I need to get the out of here.
Okay, but just remember, Final Destination, don't let that happen, okay? Thank you. Remember,
right, we're not going to do that.
Don't listen to the people. Well,
we're not going to do that. And if it goes down, my stomach will be full of shrimp, so I don't care. I had a good life. I had a good run. I love you. I love you. Don't let my kids take all of my drag. Okay, thank you. Bury me with all of it. We will see you November 29th. We will be back. We will talk about my cruise. We will talk about my step down from Miss Gay Maryland. This is the last time I will be coming to you as the reigning Miss Gay Maryland America. So, yeah, bittersweet. Not going to cry about it. I love you, sister. It's your turn. You do it. So,
I want to say happy birthday to Chanel, who turned 50 yesterday. So one of our Patreons, happy birthday, Chanel. Karma, it has been an absolute joy getting to know you this evening. I have had such an amazing time. For anybody out there who did not know, Scarlet Overkill reached out to me and she was like, if Amethyst isn't available, please let me know because I would love to meet Karma. I can't make it. You are in touch. Like Karma, you're an inspiration. Like I am inspired by your artistry, and chatting with you this evening just it's beautiful because your art is beautiful. You are beautiful, and
exactly
no one will ever take that from you. I loved your fans who popped in this evening, who just had some wonderful questions. And
hey, Brett. Hey, Kylie.
Thank you.
Amethyst, I always enjoy working with you. You are an absolute joy. I hopefully will be recovered in time to see your step down. Like I said before, we do not have an episode on November 15th because I will be in surgery recovery. Amethyst will be in the Bahamas.
Thank God.
Yeah. So, but make sure you tune in on November 29th. We will have a lot to talk about with our special guest, Brutisha, who, again, super excited to chat with. But yeah, everybody, thanks for tuning in. And like I say, go out and be the beauty you would like to see in the world. Bye.
Thank you for joining us on Inside the Drag Closet.